Hello and welcome to another episode in the challenge series for Gnosia. Now, based off the title, I'm going to be the AC follower. I'm not sure exactly what adjective I will use because my behavior as the AC follower isn't exactly concrete or anything. It's mostly just a feeling of being risky or vulnerable or bold, perhaps. Here we can see the breakdown. We have 2 engineers, guard duty, and doctors. We also know that SQ is the real engineer. We will try to vote them out because the AC follower is on the Gnosia side anyhow. And here are, you could say, bold reports begin because I am suggesting, or reporting rather, that Rockio is Gnosia. Okay, now I don't know what calculations Otome made or what happened last night for SQ, but I assume there must be something more substantial to doubt me on. And there's another round that's focused on doubting me. Thankfully, some attention gets put towards Jonas, and for the last round I'll put some doubt on Rockio, who I've already determined to be Gnosia. And although I was thinking about alternatives, I'll vote Rockio here. It doesn't matter because I get frozen. Now what's interesting is that I correctly identified Rockio as Gnosia despite being the AC follower, and yet I still get voted out. Now what makes that first round and this round risky is that I am claiming right out the gate that someone is the Gnosia and there's only one Gnosia present, which immediately brings a lot of attention, and since there is only one Gnosia, it is reasonable to assume that there is a Gnosia between the one I've accused and myself. Just because that way you avoid having an immediate confrontation with at least the person you've identified as Gnosia. Also, if you say someone who is human is a Gnosia, that can potentially be checked upon by the real engineer. And if you determine a Gnosia to be a Gnosia, even if it was just a guess, that can now be verified by the real engineer, which either case would be unnecessarily problematic. Now here again we will claim that Jonas is Gnosia instead of just claiming someone else as human. Now, it would be nice to make it out a few rounds to the point where I've claimed that half the ship is filled with Gnosia, thereby exposing myself as a fraud. Now, reporting that half the crew is Gnosia wouldn't be necessary to get yourself voted against, because at most there could be 6 Gnosia, and if you're already at 8, I don't see why anyone would believe you anymore. However, to get that many reports off would be insane. Here though, because there was only one Gnosia, only identifying 2 as Gnosia would be enough to prove myself as a fraud. Either way though, we'll try to get Jonas out, and we will get out instead. Okay, and now I can only assume their next target will be Jonas. They'll put him into code sleep, and once the game continues, they'll be confused. It was Shigemichi after all,